Hello, my name's David Coe. I'm my last semester at Middlesex Community College. The career I chose to talk about was my career, being a Watertown police officer. I've been a police officer for a little under 5 years now. And the requirements of this job are, you got to be required to work anytime, long hours, holidays. You don't get much time off. It's tough for families. It's tough for friends. You don't get a ton of time. So it's mentally, physically taxing. You're being called everything in the book. You're fighting people on a not daily basis, but you have to fight people when the job calls for it. The education requirements are just for a high school diploma, although every bit of schooling helps. Not only be high, it looks better on a resume, but for advancement, to become a sergeant, to become a lieutenant, captain, you get points for every bit of education you have. So naturally, the higher you go, the better. That's why I'm in class now. The physical requirements are a lot. It's tough. You're here for long hours. You have to wear a lot of equipment. The uniform's not the most comfortable in the world. This is probably the most uncomfortable thing that I've ever worn in my life, but at some point it'll probably save your life. It's a bulletproof vest. Probably weighs about 10 to 15 pounds. But having all that weight on you for long hours in a cruiser is very taxing. This is the department belt, equipment, handcuffs, extra magazines, baton, two-way radios, your firearm. It's very heavy, it's very uncomfortable. It's not something that any of us look forward to wearing, but it's all the tools we need, and it's what we have to wear to get through every day. The application process is simple. You got to take the civil service exam. You got to score highly on that exam. You get a card in the mail that says they're interested in interviewing you. You go through the interview process, which is tough as well. It's the chief, the town manager, captains, lieutenants. It's a tough interview process. When you get hired, they give you a physical evaluation. You have to go through an obstacle course, which is jump through a window, running over a wall. You got to drag a dummy. You have to do a trigger pull. It's doable, but it's a little difficult. The salary, some would say, not very high. It's approximately a little higher than $50,000 a year, but for laying your life on the line every day, it's tough. The roles and responsibilities, you got to be everything to everybody at every time. You can be a priest one day, you can be dealing with a mentally ill patient the next, and have to be a psychologist. That being said, it's the most rewarding career I could ever dream of, and there's nothing I would change about doing it. From going to the academy till now, there's nothing else that I would ever do with my life. So that's my chosen career. Thank you.